What's going on, everyone? I am Dash, Terrible Bug Sweeper, Justice for All. Welcome to the March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Gateway Hotel, Karina's hotel room of the case of Farewell, My Turnabout. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found missing Maya. I seem to doubt it. These things take time, I'd say. Probably not. Are we gonna try to give her hope, I suppose? I don't know. I mean, it's not like she's, like, right outside or inside that one door in the freaking suspect's apartment or mansion or anything. You'd think they'd look there. But I suppose not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. I somehow doubt that they'll find her because the police, they may be professionals, but they're not very good ones. And if we can win a not guilty, if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. Yay! Yeah, you're right. ... Okay, so we can talk to her. I guess she is unsure. So let's talk about the assassin's client and the real killer, which are really, when you think about it, the same person. But so who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? No. On guard is the prevailing theory at this point, which isn't good for the whole not guilty thing. But I wonder, if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think we've pretty firmly established that it wasn't her. But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. On guard himself. Yep, so they're coming to the same conclusion. So let's talk about the real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Credo was an assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? Well, I guess technically he's the one who did the dirty work. In the car Miss Andrews found the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? And then we asked about the next question, I suppose, except I did about a murder. I mean, who asked for the murder? That person who didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer, because that's how things work. See, ... So, was it Matt? Oh, that's a good question, I suppose. If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. So, yeah, things are getting interesting. But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him... Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. So this is going to be the flashback. But, of course, I think exact words come into play. Did you kill Mr. Wonkarita? And then no Cyclops came up. But of course, we asked him, did he kill Mr. Wonkarita? Not did you hire someone else to kill Wonkarita? So he says, ... Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Wonkarita, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops that time, but again, exact words come into play. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Dick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said in the trial today. She said something interesting. I suppose we'll see what it is. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Oh yeah, because she was me at the time. Well, I bet everything on the Gem Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. So, because it's the confession, I think, I'm guessing the next step is figure out what he was going to try to confess. Looks like somehow, one had in his hands a secret so powerful that would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. And I guess being accused of murder would also do that, but he probably didn't think that through. Killers rarely do. So, Mr. Ungard's secret? What is this secret? I don't know yet. Let's go find it out. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Green was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ungard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Korea silenced. And we need method, motive, and what were the things Francesca said we needed? It was method, motive. I don't remember the other thing. There was another M, I think. See, ... which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungar. There's no way around it now. But visiting hours are over, so that is going to probably prove difficult. So let's go out to the hallway, see what happens there. Is Lada still just going to be hanging around, or are we just going to say Lada's not here anymore? Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still a matter of this secret Mr. Ungard held about Mr. Kurita held about Mr. Ungard, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those are 2 things I must know tonight. Are visiting hours over at the detention center? They are indeed, as she sucks her thumb. I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls, don't you worry. We're gonna have to sneak in, saying Lada's not there. So, I guess we go to Vila Hall, and we'll probably have another conversation with Pearl. We just kind of have this conversation as we go along, I suppose. Oh, Old Bag shows up, apparently. Hi, Old Bag. She disappears again. Hey, wait. Hey, what is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. I mean, like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. Was it the bug sniffer? Did Gumshoe hand her that? She's got like tape on her little chest plate thing. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. It is indeed. So yeah, good luck with that. Except the thing is, it's so terrible that it's gonna go off at like everything. So I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgypoo, so it was Edgypoo that did it. Edgypoo. Yeah, so Edgeworth, and he said, "If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer." Oh, gee, thanks, Edgeworth. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. It's like, well, it's not Gumshoe, so Gumshoe is the real pal. So, let's talk about the bug sweeper, I suppose. This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. We already know, thanks. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the prisons. Very interesting. Yeah, we knew that already. I'm sure it was, it was to catch poor Ward in the middle of a scandalous meeting. I thought the theory was that it was that the killer put it there so that there would be proof that he did it and not on guard. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, that gossip has been going around about my dear Wong. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? Yeah, I assume the rumors were greatly exaggerated. But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita. Yeah, it was the note. I thought we determined that. I'll let you in on another secret. I know who planted that spy camera. It was the killer. It was an obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Yeah, you are very, very wrong, Old Bag. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. And then, wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change, as her helmet teleports onto her head and then back off again. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good! But I didn't say anything? Okay. Well, I guess we can talk about Juan and Adrian. So, you want to know about Juan and... well, that was weird. Pause the text there. And that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Good for them. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? I'm talking about Andrews. Dear Lord, some of the people in this game are slow. You don't know that manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, we're not talking about Andrews anymore. You're talking about Miss Celestia Impax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one! That Celestia girl! Oh, excuse me. She was supposed to get married, you know. To Juan? Or married? You mean to Mr. Crib? No. It's probably on guard. That would explain the picture in his mansion. Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Leslie killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Was it arranged or something? This is a Japanese game. I don't know if they still do arranged marriages there. But I mean, she obviously had a thing with On Guard, though. Okay, let's talk about Celestia's suicide. Well, Miss Impex wanted to kill herself. She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Wong. What? Okay. I think our narrator here is a little bit unreliable, though. But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you actually promise anything until you actually say the vows, but they held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later... wow, that slipped into a gumshoe there, almost. 3 days later, Wong suddenly canceled their marriage! Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines, which are, of course, always trustworthy. Again, I think we're hearing an unreliable narrator recount the story from an unreliable narrator, which is probably recounted from another unreliable narrator. But why? My voice, circuits are getting mixed up today. I don't know why. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. So, I'm guessing it's probably in the notes that Karina hid. I see. I'm guessing it's because she had a thing with On Guard. That night after Wong called off the wedding, that manager, Celestia, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. I guess we didn't get another talk option about it, so I guess we're done and make our way to the detention center. Continue off in that direction, so we're probably going to continue to talk to Pearly in the hotel lobby. March 22nd, Gateway Hotel, lobby. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here, but it's empty now. There weren't any people here that night either. If they were off somewhere else because the thing was empty. I guess Blizzard done with their questioning and investigating. So things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay, so we can examine. There's no one to talk to. So let's head, I guess, to the offices, I suppose? Looks like we're probably gonna have an option to talk to Pearly about stuff. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there at that camera asking around all the electronic stores, which, as we established, is a dead end. Then, I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Oh, well, that's nice. It'll probably be a refreshing change from ramen. It looks like Pearls really appreciate what Gumshoe's doing for us. That makes sense. Mr. Nick? Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think we have any, because I don't actually live here. I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. She's probably going to think that's a travesty. She sucks her thumb and question marks. Or that does. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. I guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. It is indeed. So we can talk to her. Oh, it's just the same talk options we had in the hotel room. Okay. So nothing really interesting here. Let's go to the criminal affairs department. I feel like it. I will say there's probably not going to really be anything here. But March 22nd, police station, criminal affairs department. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened? So the chief says, "You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right?" Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. Oh, boy. Decisive witness? You mean for Mr. On Guard's case? We're taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. Don't tell me he's gonna actually get the killer on the stand. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. It's not gonna be Vlada, is it? Dear Lord, that would be terrible. Mr. Nick? I think the kidnappers demand, and now this. I can't see any way to win here. Okay. Oh yeah! Mr. just wanted me to tell you something. He did. Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I probably needed to come here anyway. Say, I already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. It is indeed. Go talk to your heart's content. Well, sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. They're giving me extra punches, but which I will take. They're not gonna like that, but I guess they're too cocky. But okay, so we're here at the detention center. I mean, this is gonna be the moment of truth, I suppose. March 22nd, visitor's room. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now, so we're gonna get an option to talk to both of them? So that means that both Mr. Ungar and Miss Andrews are in this detention center? Or so that means they both... I don't know if they'll be in the same room, though. So, now, whose story do I want to hear? Oh, I have a choice. I will take a state? Probably on guards, though. So, yeah, this is how they choose. Okay, dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so, too. Edwards just dropped a bombshell on me and said that Juan Correa was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is this man, a man on guard. So I guess we're going to have to figure it out. So what's wrong, Mr. On Guard? There's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Okay. So we have a talk option. So Matt's secret and Juan and Adrian. Are we going to? Is it gonna be the secret that we need to know 100% certainty? About the press conference, quote unquote. You mean the one where Ron was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looks like somehow one had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. It's actually, I'm guessing it's probably the affair with Celeste. It's probably an affair with Celeste that caused her to commit suicide over marrying Juan, and that way it's sort of personal for Juan. So, could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Oh, yeah, we're gonna get Cyclops. I figured we might. 5 of them. Okay. I knew this was coming. There's no way he was gonna just reveal that. Mr. Nick? Don't tell me! Cyclops. You said a secret, right? You don't have any idea what it is, do you, dude? Okay, so let's talk about Juan and Adrian. Did you know about Mr. Green and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Okay, good for him. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Frida. Her mentor was Mr. Frida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. She gonna react to it? Celeste! Does that jog any memories? See, ... Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. He is being evasive, considering the picture in his mansion, so he's ... Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it like a pea? Is it a kind of pea? Like green peas? No. Let's go eat one later, okay? But let's solve the case first. Alright, I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. I'm guessing they probably don't deliver to prison. I guess this would be jail. But how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay? Okay. Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? I think that's pretty obvious. So, we have a Cyclops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything from it. Let me take a state. I don't have an option to, like... I guess if I moved out of here and then back, maybe it would give me an option to talk to Adrian. But let's just present the Begotten and see what we can get out of it. I don't know if we'll get much, but we might get a few Cyclops or something. No, Matt's secret is the Cyclops, so let's see what he has to say. Let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Green had been successful in this plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about one, okay? Look, Mr. Red, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you pay close attention to Miss Krita, especially on that night. Is it going to be... So, Edgeworth has my buck. So what am I supposed to... I mean, that would be the thing that I would have to present, probably. But I don't have it. So, autopsy report, attempted suicide report, ninja button, crime photo. I don't think any of this is going to be it. I don't think I have it. Yeah, so let me just go through... the... Just going to confess something. Say... I don't think it's going to be it. Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be it. I think what I probably need to do... I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Investigate, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try moving out of here. I'm gonna go to the law offices and then back to the detention center. Okay, so now then, whose story do I want to hear? Okay, so now I can talk to Andrews, presumably. So I'll take another state, I guess, and talk to Andrews, because I don't think I can do that Cyclops without the bug. So, oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. Yeah, he is, but you're involved in this too. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Miss Kree had on Mr. O'Guard. Maybe she can give me some evidence to at least point me toward the Cyclops or something? I don't know. See, ... So, I can talk to her. Let's talk about Celestia Impacts, actually. Whoops. Okay, at least it's not showing up. Apparently if I put I had my, my emulators thing on the taskbar, covering it up, but it's fine. Just don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, what about Celestia Impacts? So, I have finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to be a lawyer. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. It's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hit her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. In order to get the suicide note. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. To burn it? I thought she wanted to read it, figure out what the hell was going on. But apparently she wanted to burn it. Say, you wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. Okay. Excuse me, but I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. A suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. That's what we gotta figure out. So, let's ask about Matt Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. On guard, I assume? See. ... You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. Probably something to do with, with, if he has something to do with Impact's suicide. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why did you become intimate with his rival? Dot. That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Okay, so we can ask about why frame him and press her further on it, I suppose. Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? So, I mean, he is probably the killer, but he didn't do it with his own hands, and she screwed up the crime scene. But there had to be another way. Police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. So she doesn't trust the police, I guess, which is why she had to do the framing thing. Miss Andrews! Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Sensible. Okay. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh, she's gonna have Psych-Locks. Oh, it's just one, though. Okay. Psych-Lock, huh? So, I guess it's probably an easy one. Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. Well, okay. But... Sure, I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. So, yeah, why frame him as a Psych-Lock? So, I suppose that... Excuse me. Take a state and present them a Gotma. If I get something from this, then hopefully if it's like a piece of evidence, then I'll get it, for On Guard, and that'll be required for his Psych-Lock. I've noticed one thing about these is a lot of times the first Psych-Lock is the last one you get, and then the rest is a breeze. So, let's present the Gotma. God, this security guard looks super creepy, in the sort of negative zone, so I frame him. So, can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you were saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have a thing I wanted to take revenge for. Unless she believes he's involved in the suicide. Miss Andrews is a woman who lives by being dependent on another person. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. So I am going to take a state, but I'm guessing it's probably the suicide. Music stopped, so that's it. That was easy. Celeste! There was only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. Well, what are you trying to say? Celeste was Warren's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also one. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. If you hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impact and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? I don't know that I can. Maya totally can, but I don't have her POV. So... I just realized I have John Doe's profile, the butler for On Guard Mansion, but for some reason I get the feeling we've met before. Yeah, I wonder why. I have a feeling that I need to find Edgeworth and talk to him again. And he'll probably give me what I need about all these. Let's go to evidence, but I don't think I'm gonna have anything there. I need a picture card. It's not gonna be it. Buzz photo's not gonna be it. I don't think any of this is gonna be it. just double check. No, none of this is gonna be it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Okay. I think I'm gonna try moving around some, seeing if now that I've talked to them, maybe I can go. Oh, I would go to the right into the criminal affairs department, so maybe this means Edgeworth has arrived, or Gumshoe might have what I need. So an unknown voice says, "Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me." Uh-oh. Oh, it's Powers! Oh, not who I was expecting to see here. Mr. Powers. What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. Oh, so he's our decisive witness. Fantastic. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a while ago when I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest! And I was brought back here. Okay. They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. That sounds like profiling. Well, I guess I can see if they thought you looked suspicious. That is kind of okay. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? No, it is not. So, alright. I think let's do some talk options. And I'll probably start looking to end things. Let's talk about tomorrow's testimony. Let's just go in order. What about this testimony you're giving? What are you going to talk about? Okay. I really don't know yet. That's really inspiring, lots of confidence there, Powers. That sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. Excuse me, you saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Of course he did. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? That would probably be me. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's... Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick! I and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Well, ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? I think I'd count Edgeworth and Gumshoe as well. Let's talk about my garden. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going. What is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Okay, this might be where we get that information. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? How horrible! That's unforgivable! Ow! Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. She probably doesn't even know what he's talking about. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. And one person who wouldn't swoon over him. His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrew. Probably because she had the whole revenge thing with her. Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic. Okay, let's talk about gossip. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Oh, well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? Yeah, I think you're about 2 years late on that one, buddy. You mean Miss Impacts? See, you heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. So this is probably going to give me my answer to Andrews. Mr. Powers is sort of charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. And I guess he really wants to talk about this, so let's talk about Celeste's suicide. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Ward went and hid it. Yeah, we heard about that in court today. This is nothing we don't know already. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Warren, that is. So he hid it because of that, and didn't do the burning thing himself? Huh. What could it possibly be? It's not Matt's secret. So I guess they both had secrets? Something bad for Mr. Kurita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I may have been caught by an insidious man. Oh! But given the picture in Ongar's mansion, I'm guessing she's really talking about Ongar. I'm guessing there was an affair going on here. An insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's no one else if it's submitted, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. I don't think it really is, but... You're welcome! Mr. Ongar and Miss Andrews. I'm both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. The phone is going off. Mr. Nick, your phone! Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Oh, who's it gonna... It sounds kind of ominous. It's not gonna be DeKiller, I don't think. He uses the transceiver. Maybe it's Edgeworth or something? Yeah. I know! So we beep it. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal! Okay. So he found some... I'm surprised this gumshoe that found something. I'll be back in the office really soon! What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. It didn't even give me time to read what's wrong. Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Hey. Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal! I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end. Okay. Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? I just said we need to go back to the office right away. And we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about? Mr. Nick, pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news. Yeah, it didn't sound like good news. Hopefully it's not the Edgeworth was shot too. Somehow I doubt that. Okay, well, we have no more talk options, and it's time to end the video anyway. So I think I will do that. We will end on the cliffhanger and go to the writing co-offices in the next one. I am A-Dash, and I am out.